I do much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool, when he dedicates his behaviors to love, will, after he hath laughed at such a shallow follies in others, become the argument of his own scorn by falling in love. Such a man is Claudio. I have known when there's no music with him, but the drum and the fife, and now had he rather hear the tabor and the pipe. Oh, may it be so converted, and see with these eyes, I cannot tell. I think not. I will not be sworn, but love may transform me to an oyster. But I'll take my oath on it, till he have made an oyster of me. He shall never make me such a fool. Ha! The prince and Monsieur Love. I will hide me in the arbor.
Come, shall we hear this music?
Yeah, my good lord, how still the evening is, as hush it on purpose, the great harmony.
See you where Benedict hath hid himself?
Oh, very well, my lord. The music ended. We'll fit the kid fox with a pennyworth.
Now, divine heir, now is his soul ravished. Is it not strange that sheep's guts should hail souls out of men's bodies? Well, a horn for my money, when all is done.
Come hither, Leonardo. What was it you told me of today, that your niece Beatrice was in love with Signor Benedict?
Stock on, the fowl sits. I did never think that lady would have loved any man.
No, nor I neither, but most wonderful that she should be so dote on Signor Benedict, whom she hath in all outward behaviors seemed ever to abhor.
It's possible, sits the wind in that corner?
By my troth, my lord, I cannot tell what to think of it, but that she loves him with an enraged affection. It is past the infinite of thought.
Maybe she doth but counterfeit. Faith like enough.
Oh God, counterfeit? There was never counterfeit of passion came so near the life of passion as she discovers it.
Why? What effects of passion shows she?
Beat the hook well, this fish will bite.
How? How you, pray you? You amaze me. I would have thought that her spirit had been invincible against all assaults of affection.
I would have sworn it had, my lord, especially against Benedict.
I should think this is a gull, but that white bearded fellow speaks it. Never he cannot. Sure hide himself in such reverence.
He hath taken the infection, hold it up.
Hath she made her affection known to Benedict?
No, and she swears she never will. That's her torment.
'Tis true indeed. So your daughter says, shall I? She says that have so often countered him with scorn, write to him that I love him?
This says she now when she's beginning to write to him, for she'll be up 20 times a night, and there will sit in her smock till she have writ a sheet of paper. My daughter tells us all.
Now you talk of a sheet of paper. I remember a pretty jest your daughter told us of.
Oh, when she had writ it and was reading it over, she found Benedict and Beatrice between the sheets?
That.
Oh, she tore the letter into 1,000 half pieces, railed at herself that she should be so immodest to write one that she knew would flout herself.
Then down upon her knees she falls, weeps, sobs, beats her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses. Oh, sweet Benedict, God give me patience.
She doth indeed. My daughter says so, and the ecstasy hath so much overborne her that my daughter is sometimes afeared she would do a desperate outrage to herself. It is very true.
It were good that Benedict knew of it by some other. To what end? He would make but a sport of it and torment the poor lady for worse. And he should. It were an alms to hang him. She's an excellent, sweet lady, and, out of all suspicion, she's virtuous, and she's exceeding wise. In everything but in loving Benedict.
Oh, my lord, wisdom and blood combating in so tender a body, we have 10 proofs to 1 that blood hath the victory.
I would she had bestowed this dottage on me. I would have drafted all other respects and made her half myself. I pray you, tell Benedict of it and hear what I will say.
Were good, think you?
Hero thinks surely she will die, for she says she will die if he love her not, and she will die, or she make her love known, and she will die if he woo her, rather than she will make one breath of her accustomed crossness.
She doth well, if she should make tender of her love, 'tis very possible he'll scorn it. For the man, as you all know, hath a contemptible spirit.
He is a very proper man
He hath indeed a good outward happiness.
before God, and in my mind very wise.
He doth indeed show some sparks that are like wit,
And I take him to be valiant.
as Hector, I assure you, and in the managing of quarrels you may say he is wise. For either he avoids them with great discretion, or undertakes them with a most Christian-like fear.
If he do fear God, I must necessarily keep peace. If he break the peace, he ought to enter into a quarrel with fear and trembling.
And so will he do, for the man doth fear God. Howsoever, it seems not in him by some large jests he will make. Well, I am sorry for your niece. Shall we go seek Benedict and tell him of her love?
Never tell him, my lord. Let her wear it out with good counsel.
Nay, but impossible. She may wear her heart out first.
Well, we will hear further of it by your daughter. Let it cool for the while. I love Benedict well, and I could wish he would modestly examine himself to see how much he is unworthy.
My lord, will you walk? Dinner is ready.
If you do not dote on her upon this, I will never trust my expectation.
Let there be the same net spread for her, and that must your daughter and her gentlewoman carry. The sport will be when they hold one in opinion of another's dotage, and no such matter. That's the scene that I would see, which will be merely a dumb show. Let us send her to call him into dinner.
This can be no trick. The conference was sadly born. They have the truth. This from Hero. They seem to pity the lady. It seems her affections have their full bent. Love me! Why, it must be requited. I hear how I am censored. They say I will bear myself proudly if I perceive the love come from her. They say too that she will rather die than give any sign of affection. I did never think to marry. I must not seem proud, happy. Are they that hear the detractions and can put them mendling? I may chance have some odd quirks, remnants of wit broken on me, because I have railed so long against marriage, but doth not the appetite alter when I said I would die a bachelor? I did not think I would live till I were married. Here comes Beatrice. By this day, she a fair lady, I do spy some marks of love in her.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come to dinner.
Fair Beatrice, I thank you for your pains.
I took no more pains for those thanks than you take pains to thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
You take pleasure then in the message?
Yeah, just so much as take upon a knife's point and choke all with all. You have no stomach. Fare you well.
Ha! Against my will, I am sent to bid you come into dinner. There's a double meaning in that. I took no more pains for those thanks than you took pains to thank me. That's as much as to say any pains that I take for you is easiest thanks. If I do not take pity of her, I'm a villain. If I do not love her, I'm a Jew.
Sis got blah boy, sis got blah boy. Yeah. 901 Shelby Drive, look alive.